Anthony Powers. I'm here at Nun Art Gallery in Luxor, Egypt, showing you guys an amazing new exhibition by two artists, Abdullah Ali Butler and Mahmoud Mokhtar. This is a gorgeous exhibit. I can't wait to show it to you guys. I hope you enjoy it as much as I do. All right, we're starting out the exhibit. This piece is called Aztec Shaman. This is done by Abdullah Ali Butler. This one is called The Green Lady. Gorgeous. This piece is also by Abdullah Ali Butler. It's called Beginnings. This piece is called Reciting, also by Abdullah Ali Butler. This piece is called Veils, also by Abdullah. The Role of the Dragon. This piece is called It's Past. This is a statue by Mahmoud Mokhtar called Until the Last Moment. Until the Last Moment. Another painting by Abdullah Ali Butler called The Hidden One. This is a statue by Mahmoud Mokhtar called Morning Yawn. This piece is called The Blind Geisha. This piece is titled Moments. This is a piece I really enjoy. It's titled Blue, also by Abdullah Ali Butler. This piece is titled Winged Scarab. This piece is called Interaction. Here is a statue by Mahmoud Mokhtar entitled Nostalgia. This piece by Abdullah Ali Butler is titled Artemis. For those who know Greek mythology, she's the goddess of the hunt. This piece is labeled The Sphinx Stele. Gorgeous, right? This piece is called The Enemies of Egypt. All right, we have three pieces in the frame. From left to right, we have the transformation of the Bennu bird, night and day, and transforming into a lotus. This piece stems from the afterlife motif of ancient Kemet, the weighing of the heart. Here we have three pieces in frame. From left to right, Given My Name, Given a Heart, in chapters of the Ushabatis. These two pieces from left to right, breathing the air in Amenta and repulsing the slaughter of Amenta. This gorgeous piece right here is titled The Bridge. Pregnancy being a bridge between no life and life. This is a piece that I'm particularly fond of. It's called The Bennu Bird. The Bennu bird was the Egyptian phoenix, but there are also elements of influence from Mexican mythology as well. Aztec mythology in this piece. This piece is titled Wings. This piece is called Establishing of Ma'at, which is the goddess of balance. Ma'at is the goddess of balance. This piece is called Contemplation. This is another statue by Mahmoud Mokhtar, titled Sacrificial. This piece is titled Intimidations of Mortality. This piece is titled The Harp. So this is a walk-in, full-room art installation done by the artist. Look how gorgeous this is. Here's the artist actually at work at the moment. Do you want to tell people a little bit about some of the paintings you put in this exhibit?
Of course. Would you like me to come and point out some?
Oh.
But this one's called In the Picture. The idea is you walk into the picture and it surrounds you, which is a different viewpoint. Because usually we see a picture straight on and we're very separated from it. With this one, by stepping into the painting, you are enclosed and part of it. That's the concept here. I did the sunrise, noon, sunset, and night walls, and this is going to be the bark or the boat of the sun going into the heat of the midday.
Mm-hmm. In the river of time above. So I have a question. Why did you decide to do have time move counterclockwise?
Well, it depends which way your face is counterclockwise or not. If you turn that way, it's going that way, and if you turn this way, it's going that way.
Yes.
So basically, I started off on that wall, which is the morning, and then tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, is the night.
Beautiful. Are there any of your pieces in there that you'd like to talk a little bit about?
Of course, I'll kind of just take a few minutes. I'm sorry I'm coming. These 9 are basically called My Tomb paintings. I thought, if I was an Egyptian living in the 21st century, what would I put in my tomb that was derived from ancient Egyptian religion, texts, and tomb furnishings? So basically I picked 9 chapters from the Book of the Dead and created them in a modern style, figurative abstract, which is totally different from ancient Egyptian, but I wanted to try and capture each element of each chapter without using too much ancient Egyptian symbolism. I mean, of course you have to, but I want to do it in a modern way, not a copy of an ancient Egyptian style. So this is my tomb paintings.
Beautiful.
This is some of my work for the last 2-3 years. Intimations of mortality is about somebody realizing their actual mortality. You know, death is just one step away most of the time. We should be afraid of that. The heart, wings, and of course this is the establishment mat, again another Egyptian
motif.
Yes.
And then the Benu is like one of my favorite. Like I'm really, and this one you introduced not only the Benu, which is the Egyptian phoenix, but you inserted some Aztec motifs in here as well.
But they have Quetzalcoatl, which is again very similar in theory and concept to the Benu bird. And again, you've got the Chinese dragon interlinked. What I like is trying to put 2 or 3 images from different cultures together, because basically culture defines us individually, but the way we interpret life now is defined by how we're brought up. You know?
So speaking of, you've been in Egypt now for 17 years, is it?
26.
26 years. I almost cheated you a decade. So what brought you here initially?
Archaeology and Egyptology, art, that kind of thing. I've always been interested in Egyptology since being 9 years old. And Mr. Brooks at school introduced us to ancient Egyptian civilization. And I just kind of carried on studying it ever since.
Yeah.
And it's fascinating.
Quite fascinating. All right.
Enemies of Egypt, this is actually Sekhmet. The background is formed of the Emirates, the traditional Emirates.
Mm-hmm.
This one is a Sphinx stele. I took an Egyptian stele and imagined it as a more three-dimensional image. The Sphinx is basically a Greek Egyptian Sphinx, and the stars at the bottom, and you've got roots across and the wings listed in the centre.
Yes.
This one,
I love this piece, blue.
an African young lady, and the symbolism on the right is actually from African symbols. You've got things like endeavour, consciousness, happiness, joy, these different symbols. So I combine them all into one image.
Nice.
And then this is a scarab, green scarab. I created the two-door entry from an ancient tomb. This symbol here is fire. And then we put fire around, and the green scarab, and a modern person and an ancient one, which are basically the same people. I mean, it's just a few thousand years dividing them.
Yeah.
And this one, a Syrian bull in the background. This is an Assyrian green disc. And also, these are Egyptian shepherds at the bottom. And the Syrian background, a young lady who's meditating in the centre. I kind of put her as an Egyptian motif with green papers and with snake and sun. At the bottom we have these shepherds. And the shepherds are little statues that are servants in the afterlife, in the afterlife, in the underworld. And I imagine them as individual people.
And that's...
The face amazed me because it's I think they do in a certain tribe where they scarate the face and create ridges, and it quite amazed me. So that was the inspiration behind this painting. This one is what is actually behind what we showed. And the mask we showed to the world, what people see of us, is not the us that we really are. So this is what I was suggesting in this picture. This one, these are basically, it's a puzzle. It's a piece of puzzle. Is she looking out the window, or is she looking in the mirror? She has things of childhood, but she's grown. And on this side, there's the carver, which is an Egyptian idea of soul. And there's one that is probably like Rita. And this one is the veiled, the hidden one. She's, well, I don't know how to describe her really. She's the feminine behind all things that are feminine.
Yeah.
This one is the blind geisha girl. This one is the blind geisha girl. Geisha girls, they're ladies from Japan. She's got a dragon umbrella, and I suggested the rain using silver. But she's blind, she can't see. But she's poignant, you know. She's a geisha girl, and she's blind. So she has two things against her, but she's still beautiful.
Yeah.
Moments. Life is made up of many moments. Many moments, some that we notice, but most of them pass by us. And she sat mesmerised by the moment she's living in. Beginnings. This one holds a tiny, tiny little seed. And from the tiniest little seed, all things come. You know, everything has a beginning and an ending. And this little seed can grow the world really, from nothing. This one is about Aztec shamans. Down at the bottom is Quetzalcoatl, and the jaguar is the sacred animal, and she takes on the form of the jaguar to look into the future and the past. The Green Lady. In the background is a image made out of two separate things. I took a sarcophagus from the 21st dynasty and I superimposed on it a modern head, but I put the Egyptian eye makeup. And then imagine what she would be if she was actually real. And so I had the Green Lady. The green is from the vegetation of new rebirth, because basically rebirth was connected with vegetation in the Egyptian mythology.
Beautiful. Do you want to say goodbye to everybody and where they could find your art and where they could find you on social media?
Thank you for looking at my work. My name is Abdullah Ali Butler. You can find me on Facebook and on YouTube. And this is Nun Gallery, amazing place on the West Bank. It does food, it does drinks. Enjoy. Thank you.
This is Anthony Powers with Togetherness TV. I hope you enjoyed this look into this beautiful exhibition. Be divine, you are loved.